Well, hi, friends. My golly, look at all the people waiting for me. Good day, good day. Let's see. Can you hear me okay? Just double check my stuff here. Look at that. We got Jeanette and Tracy and Mateo and Stephanie. Very nice. And Kelly. Well, hello, guys. Hi, Noelle. Oh, good. Well, one person can hear me. That's great. And Morticia. Love it. That's not a name you hear every day, for sure. Uh, Welcome, you guys. I'm very happy to be spending time with you today. So, if you're new here, I just want you to know that hi, Anvita. Hi, Joe. Wow, busy today. I just want you guys to know this is the year of gratitude for me. We're doing hashtag 2024 gratitude. And so if you're a subscriber to my channel, you will find giveaways galore. Missed a date. Oh gosh, my darn internet. Okay, hang on a second, you guys. I gotta check this. My internet and my extended internet keep arguing here. So this, give me a second. Okay. Oh my. Well, this goes okay. It seems that my wrong. Worst case, I might have to cut off and go in the house and instead of working out here. But Kim G. So you guys, tell me, how are all of you doing, and where are you located? Personally, I'm in Western Washington, and like if you were gonna, as the crow flies, between Seattle and Tacoma, that's where I am. And we're having some beautiful summery type days. MDL, hello. I think it's Michael, if I remember right. And lovely day in Wisconsin. Kim is Central PA. Joe is in Illinois. Morticia's in New Mexico. Mateo's Indiana. Marina's Southern California. Kelly is Maryland. Maryland. Noelle, let's lived in Spooner, Wisconsin. uh, Michael is in the Texas Panhandle. New Delhi, and Vita, you exotic lady, you. Stephanie's in New York. Jeanette's in West Virginia. Jeanette, how are you feeling, dear? You weren't doing very good last time we talked on a live, so I hope you're doing better. So I have news. I'm really excited about this because, oh goodness, Tracy says it's 91 in Louisiana. Yikes. And humid probably too, huh? Um, So I have news. There is a yarn shop in the uh, technically the town I live in. I'm like on the super outskirts of it, and I hope I'm not cutting out, but in case I am, I just paused and well, Jeanette, continue to pray for you, dear, and that you strengthen. Yes, gotta keep moving. It will increase your stamina. Um, oh, yarn shop. So there's a yarn shop in downtown, and I was out on a motorcycle ride with my husband yesterday and my brother and sister-in-law and brother-in-law and sister-in-law. And we're driving through the local town that I'm much closer to than actual downtown. And lo and behold, they are moving to my neighborhood. So I am going to have a knit shop here. So when they move in and get open, I think today's their last day in the previous location. So in a couple of weeks, I'm going to go in there and do, hopefully do a little video visit and introduce myself to the Yarny owner. And I'm excited because I might get to have a little local community of yarn people. So, and since I've never been in that shop, I'll get to see what kind of shop it is. So I'm super excited about that. Hi, Crystal. Oh, goodness. Okay, so yeah, I'm excited. It's like I always mean to get there, but you guys, between work and doing the channel and my mom, going to visit my mom and stuff, it really is I just don't go out. I got plenty to do. So, oh, and by the way, on their website, so their website is uh, a little nitty. There was something about a yarn crawl, a virtual yarn crawl that's happening this summer. And for like $10, you get the videos for the. I should have gotten some information on that. Um, I'll put it in my community tab. I'll go look it up again. So it is a virtual yarn crawl. So might be interesting to be involved in that. Let's see. Hi, Mary. Very nice. Very nice. So, let's see what else is going on. So I do have a current giveaway happening. I am crawling up in the subscriber category. So I'm up to 968, I think. So I'm 32 away from 1,000, and I have a bunch of gifts set for a live to do 1,000. And my hours have been creeping up, so I'm actually kind of close to monetizing, being able to do supers and or whatever all that stuff is. So that's kind of fun. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. You guys have really been helping me out and sharing me, and I appreciate that. Hi, Kelly. Mary says, my eyes are giving me problems. Sorry if I type wrong names. It's blurry. You know what? It is fine. It's fine. Gotta love sinuses. Oh my gosh, I'm finally over all my allergy junk. In fact, we went on the motorcycle yesterday, and I didn't wear a mask or anything, and it didn't kill me. So I was really happy about that. And hey, okay, so just saw a menu of you from Dawn. Christy. Hi, Christy. Welcome. So I tried to put Nightbot in as a monitor, but I don't know how to set up the. I don't know. I've got to get some training, I guess. I don't know how to set it up for the commands and stuff. It wasn't making a lot of sense to me, but then again, I was tired yesterday and not functioning on all cylinders, so. Um, But we did have a nice ride yesterday. I found some street art in Tacoma and I took some pictures of that, so I'll put it on one of my videos. I like finding street art different places. What's up? So I would love to hear what you guys are making. And and do you want to see the big basket in person? The big gigantic basket. By the way, the video that had the gigantic basket, the thumbnail is AI's vision of what I look like. I gave a verbal description of myself and then gave it a picture for reference. And that picture that I put on the thumbnail on that video is what what it says I look like. Christy, yes, I am in Washington. I was in I live close to Tacoma and Seattle, and it was a pretty nice day here yesterday. Just finished Dee's totally cool tote. Cool. All right, let's see if I can haul the yarn basket over here. It's full of yarn skeins and scraps. Ah! And there it is. Christy's in Oregon. So Christy, are you close to, where did I say that artist is located? McMinnville. Are you close to McMinnville, Christy? Yeah, Joe. Totally. Holy moly is correct. Hi, Cindy. Lulu's treasure trove is with us. Yes, it is massive. Cindy Lou. Probably about an hour. Okay. Yeah, I've been loving this what size crochet hook for a basket? I would like to have one before my health gets worse. Well, so it depends how big you're going with the yarn. Honestly, to get a good structure on a basket, it needs to be a fairly tight stitch. In fact, let's see. Ugh. So this one, oops, I never get the orientation on this camera on my laptop. So this is a 12 millimeter hook, and this is four weight strands together. And as you can see, it's, oopsie, is it 12 millimeter? Yeah. So this is a 12 millimeter and I'm doing 4 strands together, and you could probably even do like a 10 millimeter if you wanted. And it's going to give me some good structure to build a basket around. This is I started with a ring and did, I think, 8. Well, 8. I like to use 8. So I did 8. 8 probably half doubles, I'm guessing. And now I'm doing double crochets, 2 per one of the 8, so we double it the next time. And then you just add 8 per round until it's the base that you want. So anyway, what size yarn are you planning on using, Jeanette? All right. Sorry, Christy, I got sidetracked on that. I guess I should be posting you guys, all you guys. Can you guys all see the comments, or should I be posting them on the screen? 4-ply. So do you mean 4 held together like this, or 4 weight, or so I don't know. You want a pretty tight. Okay, you can see the comments. Good. Okay, so yeah, 4 held together. Personally, I would use a 12 millimeter, as I am on this one. Oh, sorry. And it's going to give me a nice sturdy base. I'm working on a large mat for the Vet's scales using 3 strands of 4 weight and a 5 weight. The 10 millimeter is working well. For the Vet's scales, I don't know what that is, but okay. Cool. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome. So, let's see. Oh, so sorry, I get sidetracked. Let me grab this. Hang on. So I've been showcasing this gal's artwork, Christy, and she has a studio or gallery in McMinnville, which is why I was thinking about it. Oh, Michael, that sounds cool. I will look forward to seeing that. Oh, I see what you're talking about, Kelly. Okay, the vet, like veterinarian. I was thinking vet like Veterans Day, or, Army veteran, or... Okay, so the vet has scales in the floor to weigh the fur babies. Got it. Okay, I'm on board. All right, this is an example. This is the June 2024 Wildflower Coast Oil on Canvas by Erin Hansen. And she's I think she calls it open impressionism. And, hi, Christine. How are you? I saw your video, Hunting. Thank you so much. And by the way, Christine's channel is growing. If you haven't been there, Christine's craft table, right, Christine? So, dementia awareness pattern I'm creating. So, have you shown it on your channel, I would, I'll go look for it. Why, thank you. Yeah, my hair is actually changing color every time I wash it, and now my silver is starting to come through again. Uh, who knows what I'm going to look like when I leave for Portugal? My husband's family is probably going to be horrified at my blue hair, but Christine's Craft Table, thank you, dear. Yes, if you haven't subscribed to Christine, please give her a look. She has been growing her channel, and look forward to seeing her grow even more. All right, Mary, thank you. You have a great day, and feel better. So I'm gonna have to get my hair cut, you guys, because I went. Oh, it's in Tunisian. Oh, that's right. You do Tunisian. I have not cut my teeth on Tunisian yet. I guess it's something for me to look forward to. But I will take a look at the pattern because I love that you're doing that in honor of your mom. So, you guys, little family update. One, my daughter, who is a special education teacher, will be changing schools in the fall to a new school that is just about 10 minutes down the road from here. And she'll be moving into kindergarten to second grade special education. Working for a principal that she knows, and she's really excited about it, and I am really happy for her. Christy says she chopped her hair off on Thursday and dyed it. Oh, did her students like the toys you made? Absolutely. And oh yeah. So my granddaughter's been going to her school because since my daughter's going to the school, she just would take my granddaughter with her, and Marlene would teach, and then my granddaughter would go to school. So next year she's going to switch over to the school district by us, and she'll be going to a different school than her mom teaches at. So that probably means we're going to have bus wars again in the morning getting her up to school, but that's okay. So, oh, let's see. I'm all over the place today. So I went to, here we go. So I went to go see what the school mascot is, and the one for my daughter's new school is an orca, and I didn't have an orca, but I went to leisurearts.com and downloaded this book called Spirit. What's it called? I didn't do the first page of it, but it's called Spirit Animal, and it has a bunch of animals for, like, if you your school is the bears or the panthers or the eagles or whatever. And so hers is a saber-tooth tiger. So one of the animals in the spirit book is this one, the tiger. And so I might give that a try, although, gosh, it looks a little complicated, but I might give it a try. And then what else did it have that I really loved? Oh, it has cardinal, and I'll probably print out the whole book and I'll show you guys now that I have a color printer, I can show off the pictures of the animals. They're really cool. But it was a $9.99 download, which is a lot of money in my book, but hopefully, I mean, I would pay $9.99 for the actual book, so I guess I shouldn't complain. So Okay, and then what else? Do you have a bunch of minis? I ran across this. It takes 24 20-gram fingering weight mini skeins. And this was a free pattern, I think. Maybe it's not a free pattern. I don't know. I had downloaded it. I don't think I paid for it, so I think it was a free one. So it is a shawl made from minis. And it's the Just Feel Festive by Kalisha Ryan, Quirky Monday Crafts. I know that's a little hard to see. You could print it. Oh, you know what I noticed about you, Christine? Your editing is remarkable. You had some really nice editing on your little video there. I'm thinking I need lessons. So Christine says you can print it to PDF and then screenshot the pics to show them if you want to save ink. Yeah, that is what I should be doing. You're absolutely correct. But I do like having a the actual pattern printed out so I can read it and lay it in front of me while I'm working. But yes. So yeah, I do like the tiger. There were some really cute ones, and the one I was disappointed because the whole reason I got the book was it has the most gorgeous bulldog. If anybody's into bulldogs, it has the most gorgeous bulldog pattern, and that is the school my daughter's leaving, so I don't have time to make one. But one of my sister-in-laws has had several bulldogs, and maybe someday I'll get one made for her. But anyway, that was just some patterns that I had looked into. What else? What are you guys talking about today? I have... Oh, so more news, more family news. Okay, so if you don't know, my mom was diagnosed, gosh, it's been a while now, a year and a half ago. Yep, a year and a half ago, she was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer, which is not curable. And, but it was the right kind, because she was able to go on a pill that was genetically created to control the growth of the tumor, and it actually shrank the tumor, and she had involvement in other areas of her body, and it decreased and made those like not light up on the scans anymore. And that worked for quite a while, and she was able to recover much of her activity level, and she really became pretty independent compared to where she had gotten to. And that lasted a while, and then last June it stopped working, and she went on chemo. And she went on chemo for a series, and it was working okay, and she was tolerating it pretty well, some neuropathy and things. And then she went on to maintenance because it stopped making progress. And after that, the maintenance wasn't really doing it. They switched her to a stronger chemo, and that's been pretty harsh. And that she had a PET scan last week, and that does not seem to be working very well. She has more bodily involvement in different places, and so I think that probably isn't working that great. So we have a doctor's appointment this coming week. My sister's going to go see her for a bit, and then I will go see her in July for about a week or so. I do have a trip to Portugal planned in August that I'm going to do unless something major happens. I'm planning on going because we're taking my daughter and granddaughter, and but it just seems like we're entering a phase that I haven't been looking forward to, and I just want you to know that I am still grateful because I have had some really good time with my mom. Since she got sick, I lived with her for a little while she was kind of recovering her, getting the medication going and all of that. And I will continue, my sister and I both can work from there. So either one of us, barring other things we have to be doing in person, can switch off and go and stay with her. So we're going to be doing that. Probably a lot more starting as soon as I get back from Portugal. So we'll see how it goes. So doctor's appointment next Friday, and then I will have more of a sense of what's going on. But my mom, she's doing all right, but she's lost some ground, and it's obvious she's lost some ground, and we're concerned. So thank you so much. I mean, I don't tell you guys to make you sad or anything like that. It's just, this is life, and we all go through it. And I want you to know that, I have compassion for what you go through, and it's sweet that you have compassion for what I go through, and we can lift each other up. So thank you so much, you guys. My mom is a kick. She's a laughter yoga instructor, which she can't do anymore because of the lung capacity that is needed. But she is really, she just believes in the power of laughter. And it's good. We find a lot to laugh about. So, yes, she was in one of my lives. That's right. Stephanie says her dad's been going through chemo for lung cancer for over a year. First responder from 9/11. Wow. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you, Mateo. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Invita and Marina. Yeah, you guys, you're sweet. So, just updating you, because if I don't say anything and then all of a sudden, I'm on here one day going, well, she's gone. So, I'm bringing you along on my journey. So, I hope you don't mind. Just sharing a little of what's going on. So, had a really nice ride yesterday with my brother-in-law, sister-in-law. They live locally, and we both ride motorcycles, so we tend to get out together and do that and go find somewhere and have lunch and hang out and visit and whatnot. And thank you. I appreciate you guys. Stephanie, God can work miracles. Yes, indeed. But I do find the miracles happen every day. So, do I drive a motorcycle by myself? No, I do not. I told my husband the only way that will happen is if we get a tricycle for me. Because, yeah. I just have visions of a, 800 or 900 pound bike falling over and me not being able to pick it up. So, no, I've always ridden with him. So, I was going to be really impressed. Well, I'm not afraid of much. I just, yeah, just doesn't appeal to me. I would totally ride a trike, but here's how I view. When my sister-in-law first started riding, she was like, "Aren't you afraid? I mean, people get killed on motorcycles and blah blah blah." And I said, "Look, I trust God that He knows the number of my days, and what happens between here and there is entirely up to Him." So that's how I see it, and so there's no point in me being fearful of something like that. So, hubby has a motorcycle. I want one, but my metal knees tell me no. That's too bad. Christy, how long ago was your mom diagnosed with lung cancer? It was September 2022. Kelly Campbell, I loved mine, so miss the rides. Yes, enjoy your life. Yeah, I do. Oh, goodness. So, let's see. What else? I can't think. I wonder if Mimi. I don't think Mimi's here. And Joya. I don't think Joya's here either. Thank you, Christy. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sorry too, but lemonade from lemons. It's made us not take anything for granted. And oh, I got to tell you a funny story, you guys. My mom has traveled various places around the world and across the U.S., and she loves to travel, pick up with her friends, and go places. And everywhere she goes, she seems to find her way to a fire station and take her picture with some firemen. And when I was a teenager, I think I was a teenager, or maybe it was when I was a young divorcee, for my birthday one year, I got a fireman calendar, and with hot firemen in it. And so one of my mom's friends knows about her visiting all these fire departments and stuff, and so she got her a coffee table book, which is full of pictures of firemen, apparently in various stages of undress. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But so I told my mom that she better get it into her will who the book goes to, because her friends are going to be arguing over who gets the book. And I know my husband and my sister's husband will not want us to have it. So that pretty much means it has to go to one of her friends. And so she has to determine who that's going to be and put it in her will so there's no arguing. Also, I was thinking that in her eulogy that I would say that her last wishes were tucked between the pages of her fireman book, and that we had to thoroughly review it to make sure we complied with all of her wishes. I've been thinking about things to say at her funeral that will make people laugh, because she would want that. So, yeah. It was kind of cool. When we went to Portugal in 2019, it was my father-in-law's 90th birthday. My father-in-law and my husband's entire family is Portuguese. And so we got together in outside of Lisbon in this place called Cascais, which is, where rich people go to enjoy their summer vacation. And my father-in-law paid for all of us to stay there, which was really generous of him, and also paid for our flight to get there. And my mom actually accompanied us on that trip, so because it was her first chance to go to Portugal, so she traveled with us, and she paid her own way, but she came with us. And so she and I went for a walk in the neighborhood that the hotel was in, and found a fire station, and it had a museum in it, and it was really cool. And we got to meet the fire captain, but also there were women on the crew, and it was very common for women firefighters, which I think is not so common. I'm sure we have them, but I'm not aware so much of them here. And so we were just really impressed, especially because Portugal really was kind of a backwards country in that they were under they weren't a free country until 1974, I think. And they had a dictator until then. And so women really were not liberated in any way. And hi, Eva, welcome. So it was interesting that there were women, and it was common in the fire department. That was surprising to us. So anyway, so much for that. Eva is visiting us. Eva Williams from Louisiana. We heard it's hot down there. We heard it was 90 where somebody else is from Louisiana was telling us. I'm going to have a very nice day in the 80s today, so you can get her a life alert. She can use it to call the hotties. Oh, so we went to another mom story, you guys. We went to go buy her a bed the last time I visited her because her bed was one of those that goes up and down, and it was broken. It was like 20 years old, and it had died. So we go to the store, and she picks out the mattress that she wants, and we arrange for delivery and everything. And the saleswoman is starting to get a feel for my mother's sense of humor. And she says, and firemen actually came up, of course, in the conversation. So we're standing there, and she says, now you might find that the mattress is a little stiff. So what you could do is maybe you guys, and she points to me and my husband, can like get on your knees and soften the mattress a little bit. And then she goes, or you could call the fire department. My mom got a good laugh out of that. Oh, goodness. I got mom stories for days. There's Tracy from Louisiana. So yeah, I'm gonna be chopping my hair off because I fried it yesterday on the motorcycle, and it's going to be hot in Portugal, so I need to cut it anyway so that I don't have too much hair to deal with. Yeah, my mom is definitely a hoot. Adrian, Kiwi's Crochet Corner, hello. Welcome. Reminds me of the time when my gallbladder was acting up. We thought it was a heart attack. Fireman came and, woo, let me tell ya. Eva says, Moonlight, I'm in Jonesboro. What part are you from? Oh, thank you. Thank you. The hair is fun. It's actually I bought 2 colors, and then I saw that I bought purple and the aquamarine. And then I saw that Cinnamon Stitches had just dyed her hair purple, and I thought, well, you know, we got to go with the other one then. Will you match your outfits to your hair for the trip? Well, I mean, sure, why not? Very well coordinated. Yeah, I have my moments. And then I have moments where it's like, God, I hope the fashion police isn't out when I go get the mail. So, you know. So, Jeanette, I would think that you could make yourself a basket that size really quickly. It really only takes like an hour or so to make a basket. Maybe an hour and a half. I don't know. I make them pretty fast, and I think you could too. You crochet a lot, so. Easy peasy, girly. It doesn't take that much. How long in Portugal? We'll be there for 3 weeks. That's the most time I can get off from work at once, and it's pretty much all I get for a year. So I've been really stingy with my time off, so that I have enough time to go to Portugal for 3 weeks. But it's rough because the time change when I get back, it is like I'll be up at 2 in the morning for like a week, 2 to 4 in the morning, because they're 8 hours ahead. Am I fluent in Portuguese? I am not. I can say things like it's time to go to bed. Good day, good evening. I love you. Thank you. Eva says, I asked my husband what color should I dye my hair. He says you should do it to look like our black chickens, that when you turn certain ways it looks blue or green or purple. Well, this is the first time that I dyed my hair. This is the first time I dyed my hair by bleaching it first, and I got a lot more color out of it, obviously. Are you going on a tour with a group? Nope. We've got relatives there, my husband's relatives. So what we do is we fly into Lisbon, and then we go into the town where my father-in-law lives in a senior home. And boy, there's a character. He turns 95 this year. And he's been playing trumpet since he was 10 years old. And he is still going strong. On my birthday last year, he played the trumpet for me for my birthday. That's a tradition he does over the phone for us. And my husband speaks Portuguese because they lived in Portugal until he was 10. And all 4 of the kids speak Portuguese fluently. although the youngest Victor, well, not the youngest, but the youngest boy, Victor, is not quite as conversant, hasn't had near as much practice as the rest of them. But the youngest sister lived in Portugal as an adult and is highly fluent. Uh, so anyway, so we'll be staying in a smaller town, and then the his brothers, they get together for lunch once a week, so we'll do that, and then we'll have the birthday party itself, and yeah, a lot of stuff. And then there's, places to go around and see. Last time we went to Algarve, which is like on the Mediterranean, but just off the Mediterranean. It's like not officially the Mediterranean, but it's like 10 feet over. And so we stayed there for just one night, but oh my gosh, it's so expensive there, and it was really cool and beautiful. But we had a great time. And then we spent the rest of the time in a little less expensive area where his dad lives. So we've been to Porto, which is, they have a river, and if you like port, that's where it comes from. The only official port in the world is from Porto. And they have these colorful little boats that they use to take the barrels of port up and down the river. So anyway, it's I've seen a lot of Portugal. It's interesting. I mean, Lisbon, we did a tour of Lisbon, and there's Roman ruins in Lisbon, which is interesting. I haven't been to Spain, but I was like almost got lost. I was 5 kilometers probably from Spain. My husband and I got lost when we went to Algarve. So yeah, it's been a real adventure. We've had a lot of fun and eaten a lot of places and seen a lot of things, and I've seen a lot of beaches along Portugal. So yeah, it's been really an adventure. I've been twice. This will be my 3rd time going. So will I record video? I'm sure I will. I mean, I'm sure I will. I can't leave you guys hanging. Yeah, we'll have some stuff going on. So I'm sure I'll get some video of my father-in-law playing the trumpet. So yeah, we've got a lot of relatives. He's from a pretty big family. And then there's not much family left on my mother-in-law's side. She's gone, and her siblings are pretty much gone. So not quite as much over on that side, although we'll see her cousin Lourdes while we're there. So oh yeah, cobblestone streets. Portugal, the land of uneven surfaces. Don't wear heels. Yeah, walking, oh gosh, you guys, my knees. I'm bringing knee braces this time because my knees took a beating walking on all the uneven surfaces in Portugal. So we did go to the beach a few times. It is, well, certainly when we were in Kashkash, you know, we did the rich people thing where you go and you rent a umbrella on the beach and you have your chair and all of that. We did that. And, but when I was with my husband, just the two of us, we did some driving out to beaches, but yeah, it's crowded because it's high summer. It's hot. And then have you ever seen the place where in the winter they have those 100-foot wave things? I'm trying to think of the name of it and I can't think of where it is. But we went there. Of course, in the summer the waves are not that high, but it's still a very popular tourist place. And then in the winter, you know, they have these cliffs where you can like stand on the cliff and the waves are as tall as the cliffs, and it's crazy how tall the waves are. Gosh, I can't remember the name. Anyway, you know, it's a great place to go. You know, someday I want to go to like France and I want to go to, you know, different places. We flew through Germany. We stopped at the Frankfurt airport. And the Frankfurt airport, funnily enough, I had the best water I've ever had. It was apple flavored and not sweet apple. It was tart apple flavored water. It was so good and refreshing. And I've not seen that anywhere else. It's called Apfelwater. Thanks, Adrian. So yeah, water, delicious. It was so good. And then we had some pastries. Yes, Apfelwasser. All right, Christine, thank you so much. Well, yeah, we're going to stay in a hotel, but we found a inexpensive hotel that has a decent beds and kitchenette and all that stuff. So, and it's across the street from a grocery store, so we can like do breakfast there and then go out and do other stuff. Morticia says, I'm half German, lived in Germany for years. I miss it. Yeah. You miss the Apfelwasser, if nothing else, right? Yeah, it's that's okay, Marina. I hope you and us are doing good. The food definitely, yeah. I had a gal when I lived in San Jose. I knew this German woman, and she took me to a place that had German buffet that I had never been to before. That was cool. Denise, yeah, that's why my mom, hi, Fairy Tales. Denise, that's why my mom kind of developed this group of friends that wanted to, you know, a lot of single women that wanted to go places and do stuff. And then they would team up for, you know, better rates and stuff. Good, good. Navy Mommy, hello. Nice to see you guys. Welcome. So, yeah. So, world travelers, where else? Where have you guys been? You know, all those places, all the places. I've been to Canada. I've been to Portugal. I flew through Frankfurt, and I've never been to. I think you know me better as Doreen. Hello, Doreen. Um, I've never been to Mexico. Uh, those are the only places I've been. So, Morticia says the Czech Republic. Wow. 12 years in the Navy, so almost everywhere. Wow. Cool. Yeah, my brother-in-law was a Navy lifer. I have a niece and nephew in the Air Force. And so far, the only place, well, let's see, my niece went to Chile for training, and she was stationed in Canada for a while, but other than that, she's been stationed in the U.S., and then he's only been stationed in the U.S., my nephew. So, and then my brother-in-law was stationed in the U.S., but then he would go on the ships and go different places. So, ooh, Denise went to Ireland. Nice. We were watching something with Air Force brat that married back in. Believe it or not, never on a ship. I was a hospital corpsman, but stationed with the Marines. Cool. Cool. Italy, Denmark, Poland. Can't go wrong anywhere. Doreen says on our 20th anniversary 20 years ago, hubby and I started cruising, went to all the eastern and western islands. Nice. I have been to Hawaii. Wow, that's a lot of years ago now. Probably 17 years ago, something like that. 18 years ago. And I arranged a cruise for a bunch of family members and got a free cabin myself because I didn't have any money. I don't know if you can still do that, but I was my own travel agent, so. Kim says, I haven't been to too many places. Hubby won't go abroad. Well, there's lots of places to see in the U.S. Boy, oh boy. Went to Moab in the desert in Utah and saw where all those old westerns were made, a lot of them. Beautiful, beautiful country. Went on a cruise on the Colorado River. That was fun. Somebody said they were from New Mexico. I have a desire to visit New Mexico and see the desert down there. I've been to Phoenix, and I've been to gosh, I'm so good at this stuff. Wow, when I was 10, my grandparents took us to every state. We were on the road for 10 months. Wow. I've driven through a lot of states, and I've lived in a few states. The land of entrapment, I mean enchantment. Yeah, I've driven through a lot of places in the U.S. My sister, when she was a Navy wife, was in Delaware, and I flew to Delaware, and we flew back to the west. I mean, we drove back to the West Coast. So I went through a lot of states without actually seeing much, but yeah. Mexico, Jamaica, way before the big C. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous. My boss just flew to San Jose for a business meeting and came back and had COVID. And so I was going to fly to my mom's And I thought, oh, because I don't want to get COVID right before I'm supposed to go to Portugal. So, so I'll probably end up driving to see my mom in California. Um, don't like living there? Oh, that's too bad. Well, there's other places. um, I'll be honest. The reason I want to go to New Mexico is because I want to stay somewhere with an outdoor shower. I want to stay in the desert with an outdoor shower. I'm weird. Let's see. Yeah, I don't love the desert. Off season. I'm an off season desert person. Morticia plans on moving back to the East Coast next year. I'm from Long Island, New York, but I've lived in Florida since I was 11. My niece is moving to Florida. I don't know. Florida doesn't appeal to me for some reason. I like living where I live. Boy, Western Washington has great weather, I gotta say. The only thing I have to worry about is volcanoes. Denise says, I've been to Hawaii, California, Las Vegas, Washington, Virginia, Maryland, Florida, North Carolina. My favorite in North Carolina was Cape Hatteras, the Outer Banks. Ooh, that sounds cool. I think there's a lot of places in the world. Have you ever watched Shetland on Prime? That are like cold and windy and barren. I think there's a lot of places like that. We were watching something the other day that had the Scottish Highlands, and that looked cold and barren and windy. Your granddaughter lives in Hoodsport. I have taken the motorcycle through Hoodsport. I am in Western Washington, but I am on the Seattle side of the peninsula. Hi, Jen. Jen, I did not realize that you have a channel. I saw you teamed up with somebody, and I was like, oh, just didn't realize. So, yes. And if you want to put your channel, anybody who wants to put their channel in the comments, please do. I got Nightbot, but I don't know how to use it yet, so. Oh, she's your hipster. IVB Creates. Oh, that's right. It was IVB. I was looking for a tutorial on her. Pattern I bought. Wild and Free. And I couldn't find it. But I'll email her and ask her about it. Definitely. Hi, Angela. She finished her French market bag. Nice. So, let's see if I have other things to talk about. Oh, you know what I thought of? Remember I showed this. Where is it? It's not here. Maybe it's here. Yes. You remember this pattern, the Florist from Hobie? I was thinking to make it with my mini skeins from my pickle jar. Oh, sorry. There we go. So, yeah, I was thinking that, you know. Oh, you used the yarn you got from me? Cool. Angela, will we get to see your market bag? Yeah, these little dudes, then I can make the motifs and maybe arrange them so the colors don't clash. If there's some weird, because I know there are some kind of oddball colors in here, I can arrange them with something that they would not be offensive next to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that. I think that would work. Let me see, how many do you make? Square, 24 square motifs. Well, I might need to put it with something. I can't remember how many there are. I think 40. I made a scarf out of the 24 pack that I got, so. You guys, I'm never going to run out of ideas. I don't know if I'll ever get everything made. Thank you for coming, Morticia. I appreciate it. And thanks for sharing all your wonderful information. So, oh, the elven squares. Oh, you like my hairpins? Okay, let's see here. What do we got? Oh yeah, the stars. So, I got those from Temu, just so you know. They came in a bag of like 20 or something, and then my granddaughter stole half of them. And, but yeah, I like them. And then I also got from Temu some of these. It's kind of a heart shape. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so many things to do. Yeah, Jen, it's so true. So true. So, Doreen, is it Doreen that was had her hair dyed like a chicken? Hang on, let me see who was that. I can't remember. It was Eva. Eva Williams. Okay. Eva said that she would dye her hair like a chicken. So, Eva, did it work out that when you turn your head, you can see different colors? Kim has 14 elfin squares done so far. Oh my gosh. Here's my problem. Remember I said I was going to make elfin squares and, oh, I'll just make these 4 designs over and over again. Well, it turns out that To Crochet Curious cannot do that. That I cannot duplicate things. That I have to make something unique every single frickin' time. So, as a result, I do not have 14 squares done. So I need to step it up a little bit and not be so creative. So this week, yeah, I'm gonna have to put the burners on and try to get a few more done. Oh, is that you too? Yes. Yeah. I have a hard time making things more than once. I'm shocked I made that shawl I made 3 times. That was shocking. I think that's the only thing I've ever duplicated. I have such a hard time doing things more than once. I don't know what's wrong with me. So, I do have, this is going to be a basket, as you can see, that I started. I have a ton of this that I put together because I was going to make a blanket with 4 held together, and it was too chunky for what I was doing and I didn't like it, but I already wound all the yarn together, so I might as well use it for something useful. So that's true. Kim says each person will have many different ones. That's true. That is very true. And you would think that I could just make things more than once, and maybe I will. Maybe there's still hope for me. We'll see. Doesn't everyone? I really don't know. I really don't know. But I could try. Right? I could try. I think my biggest thing is when I do something complicated, I don't keep track of what I'm doing. It just flows out of my head, and then I can't... how do you get 4 strands on a yarn baller? I just did it. I just assumed I could do it, Kelly, and I did it. Which is how I do a lot of things. Quite honestly, I just assume it's possible. And then I do it. I am the exact opposite of people who are cautious and think that will never work. I am exactly opposite of that. So, I think this is going to make a very good basket, and I'm glad that I'm using it for that, because the idea of unthreading 4 of those 4 different colors was daunting, to say the least. Did I do that right? I think I did not do that right. Oh yeah, I did. I've been just making one at a time every now and then. Yes, that makes total sense. And I said the only things I was going to work on this week was Elfin Square and getting my basket finished, which I got the basket finished. And then the Elfin Square, I got 1 done, which you'll see it on my Tuesday reveal. It's my ugly sweater square. And but the second one, I've started it, I don't know how many times. I think, oh, I'll make it like this, or oh, I'll make another one of these, or oh, whatever. And what's my favorite thing to make? The next thing? Actually, I really enjoy the meditative, you know, just making scarves and hats and stuff. And what about you guys? What's your favorite things to make? I haven't made any hats or scarves in a while. I do have a scarf partially started. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should start. Oh, Lordy, there's so many things. What's my favorite? I like doing meditative things that include like just doing the same stitch, because it doesn't matter. You know what, Kim, I made mine on the regular size one. In fact, look at this. I made it on the regular size. Spiral hats, and can do 2 a day when motivated. Wow. Can't make hats. They'd fit a whale. Blankets. I like making washcloths too for some reason. Um, you know, fancy stitches I think are a little overrated. I mean, I understand wanting to do something different, but you can make such good looking things just using the simplest stitches. It's really um, so true. Because, you let the yarn and the texture and all of that do all the work. I don't know. I made a whole blanket for my mom, and it was just color blocked. I did X number of rows in 3 colors. I think 3 colors I used. And, it was just half double crochets. And the double crochet is queen. Do you have a recipe for marshmallows? I do not. I fell in love with the pineapple stitch. I made BOD's wrap. It's beautiful. I haven't done the pineapple stitch yet. I do like the fan kind of shell stitches, I like those. Don't love puffs for some reason. But I do use them sometimes for decoration. But I have, I want to make some shawls, but I get tired of, I don't know. I get tired of stuff sometimes. I have some partially finished shawls I need to finish. It's my first time it's not puffs. So, got my little chicken friend with me today. Just so you know, when we do the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, there's going to be a couple of chickens in there, the smaller ones. I love the star stitch. Oh, so marshmallows must have heard you wrong. What the heck did I say? I have no idea. What did I say that sounded like marshmallows? I don't know. Okay, Tuesday on your Tuesday night live. I'll go take a look. I love the star stitch. I call my African gray chicken. Nice. Well, what else we got going on? I don't know. Don't forget there's a giveaway. And I'm going to release, I'll probably schedule them because I have all the videos done. So I'll schedule the giveaway videos. We got one started on the 6th. Got one starting on the 12th, the 18th, and the 24th of this month. So, do I have a favorite stitch? Probably the half double is my favorite. Oh, I just learned C2C. I have done C2C, yes. I have done, I don't know, oh, you know what I just learned how to do? Now I don't know what it's called. What's the one where you make the grid And then you use the grid to make, you put double crochets on it to make a puffy. Oh, I have a sample somewhere. Where is it? I don't know. I bought it at a garage sale. It's a hot pad pot holder, and it's got the wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yes, it's the wiggle stitch. I just learned how to do that. It's kind of it's definitely a yarn eater, but I have a Christmas square started with it, making like a snowball. So we'll see if I can finish it or not, because it's a lot. I don't know. Or maybe I'll make a snow globe out of it somehow. I don't know. Oh, fun stuff. Fillet, I haven't done fillet yet. The wiggle stitch is, what's her name? Posted. I downloaded it. Let me see if I can see who it is that did the wiggle stitch. I had asked her to do it, and apparently enough people asked her that she finally reposted it, put a new link to on her channel to it, and see if I can find downloads. It is Wriggle Blanket, and it's Allison Russell Crochet and Craft. She put the Wriggle Blanket as seen in her intros. Let me see if I can get it up there. That, right there. Thank you. Oh, you guys want to see what's in my downloads? It's pretty funny. Let's see. Whoops. Where'd it go? Here we go. So I've got Freestyle Friday from Hook That Yarn Crystal, because I'm looking at her top-down shirt that she did a tutorial for on her Freestyle Friday. Then I've got the Nightbot Commands Setup Guide by Crystal, which I haven't viewed yet. Kimberly with Knit for Brains. Hi, Carly. Knit for Brains, she was posting about Projectarian, and so I saved that because Projectarian was pretty interesting. Projectarian and Hobie is doing a mystery crochet along, but Projectarian has a she does like large amigurumis, I guess. And let's see, Origami Corgi Dog. That was my granddaughter trying to get me to do Origami Corgi because she couldn't figure it out, and I couldn't figure it out either. Then I got the Wriggle blanket, and then from Nastasia I got the Diamond Granny Stitch. From Alt Knots, oh, Celtic. I like Celtic too, but I mean, I haven't tried it yet, and I haven't tried cabling yet either. See, there's so much for me to learn, you guys. Ragdoll inspired snood by Alt Knots. I've got a spike stitch. I've got the Celtic weave from Bag O' Day. I've got short rows. How to do short rows. I've got Everything But the Kitchen Sink by Bag O' Day. Yeah, fairy tales. See, anybody can have content. You don't have to be particularly good at anything. Just friendly. I've got the Hooked by Robin Crochet Eyelet Triangle Shawl. The Secret Yarnery Fastest Crochet Blanket Ever. Speedy Granny Ruth Crochet Bedspread. Got the Spiderweb Top Crochet Tutorial by A Perpetual Mess. And I've got the Tulip Square Boho Cardi by Wilma Westenberg. The Easy Crochet Ruffle Swirl Cake Shawl from the Crochet Crowd. The Irish Emerald Cape by Bonnie Bay. Fiberflex How to Crochet the Luxuriously Cozy 1-Hour Cowl. Simply Twisted Cable Crochet Shawl by Sweet Pea Sid. Sweet Pea Sid's Inspirations. Bag O' Day Quick and Easy Crochet Shawl 2-row repeat Speed of Light. Crochet Mobius Twist Shawl by Bag O' Day. How to Crochet Braided Cables Cowl by Sweet Pea Sids. Passionate Kelsey Crochet Plaid Bucket Hat Tutorial. Cinnamon Stitches Size Inclusive Patterns 3 videos. Crochet Basket Tutorial. I think I'm good on baskets. Freeform Crochet, Create and Crochet with Patricia Fenty. Oh, it goes on and on. But I have another snood by Alt Knots. Bunch of Bag O' Day. Ruana by the Crochet Crowd. There's a ton of stuff here. You know, all things I don't know when I'll make. 1 hour trial day for me. I'm slower than molasses in January. Oh, come on. You talking about making a basket? Well, you know, the bigger the yarn and the bigger the hook, the faster the basket, my friend. Remember that. Denise has made cables, the arrow stitch, and the Celtic weave. Celtic weave looks interesting. It's kind of like basket stitch, I think. I have made the basket stitch. In fact, I made a basket stitch hat. I was really proud of that. And then I think, oh, I'm going to do a tutorial on it. And gosh, the tutorial thing is such a stumbling block for me. I'm going to have to just figure out how to get over it, get past myself and just do it. And even if it's not great, I'll get better at it, right? Yeah. But, you know, of all the things I'm not afraid of, apparently tutorials is something I am afraid of. So Sherry, hey, how's it going? Just trying to think where else I'm a mod that I can find your link. I will look it up for you. Oh, I don't know. Doreen Dreams. Oh, that's right. I recognize that. I'm looking it up. We can't see your face on the tutorial. I saw Crystal do a tutorial with, she showed her face in one window, which I have two windows. I have a 2-window format, so I could put my tutorial and my face. But then you'll see me going, ah, ooh, ah. But, you know, it could work. Oh, I found her at Doreen Dreams. So now, Doreen, if you ever do, we got you. Okay, so, now what? Hi, Rita. Welcome. Bonnie Bay Crochet is a great teacher of Celtic stitches if you need help. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know, Sweet Pea Sid, I did. Thank you so much, Sherry. Hello, hello. All right. Yes, Sherry, I appreciate you. I have been growing. I think just in the last few days, I've probably taken on close to 20 people. So, yeah, I think I'm about 30 something away from my 1,000. And, you know, we'll just, when it comes, it comes. So it's okay. I appreciate it though, and I'm glad people are coming around and staying, and it's all in fun. I do have giveaways going on right now, so if you haven't subscribed, please do. I've noticed that also, yeah, that I'll you know, catch a few and then drop a few. but it's okay. Fairy tales, it's at Doreen Dreams all together, and then it comes up with the heading Fairy Tales over the top, and the picture is the same as the one I see, so that's you. Oh, yeah, the Purple Dragon. That is the current giveaway. The Purple Dragon yarn bowl and a washcloth. So, yeah, if you are up for that, and then this, what day? The 12th is what? Like, trying to think. I don't even know what today is. The 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. So Wednesday, I will have a new giveaway starting. So, yeah, there's going to be 4 this month. Yeah, I just have to, run through all the days. And work has been brutal. Somebody left, and so we split up some of his accounts, and I picked up some accounts that have a lot of activity on them, and so I've just been wearing myself out at work. I'm making a blanket with the yarn I won from JoAnn. Yay! I don't remember what yarn it is, but yay! So, I'm thinking of doing some, going through some of my old videos and getting some clips to use to make a compilation about my giveaway year, and so that'll be interesting. See if I can compile a video about that. Tell me about the purple yarn bowl. All right, let me go get it. Hang on. As they say, field trip. This is the purple yarn bowl. It is a dragon. .3D printer. Yeah, I think you're right, Sherry. JoAnn, that would be fun. The top messages got me again. Okay, so if you want a 3D printer, I think we sell them at my work. Let me see. Do we? I should look. We used to. Anyway, this and this is the giveaway, that the handmade giveaway that goes with it. This one has 2 washcloths, well, like a little one and a big one. So maybe it's a towel and a washcloth. I don't know. And I do the ruffles so that, we can have a flower. You roll them together, tie it off. So this is the giveaway. I still can't get used to where my camera is. So that and the yarn bowl. is the first giveaway in June. Sherry says, I have over 1,700 channels I have subscribed to, and I can't remember a quarter of the yarn channels I used to watch. You know, and the busier I get on my channel, the less I can watch of other people's. So it's, well, okay. I suppose that if I stopped streaming crime shows, I could probably watch some channels. Okay, I will consider that. That's what I should be doing. Less crime, more yarn time, right? All right, I'm just checking to see if the website that I work for has 3D printers. Oh, so slow. I did not get on the internet here. Hang on. No wonder it's going so slow. There we go. Okay, sorry. All right, 3D printer. Okay, so we sell the printer filament. Let me see if I have the actual printers. Oh gosh. I think I only have the filament and parts and stuff for a 3D printer. I don't have the actual 3D printer. But I'm just double checking. So if you had a 3D printer and you wanted to buy inexpensive filaments, I do offer them on our website. It's us.rs-online.com. That's the company I work for. Huh. But we don't have the 3D printers anymore. Used to. Could probably buy one on one of my sister companies. I'll look around and let you guys know. How much is the filament? The filament that I saw was RS Pro brand, which is our house brand. And like, let's see. Well, I don't know how much this is or how it compares to anything. But this is a kilogram of white 3D printer filament for $32.47. I have no idea if that's crazy or not. Kim, you know, people always find a way to ruin something good. People print guns with them that actually work. uh, oh, kilogram. Yeah, I have to convert things all the time. So anyway, I'll tell you what. If somebody was really interested in getting some of the filaments for something you're working on, talk to me. I will hook you up. Okay. Kelly, good for you. You know what? There's so many fun and nice people out there. And I could stand to watch less crime shows. Okay, well, you know what? We are coming up on 2 hours, and I am hungry. Breakfast was a long time ago. I would like to... Oh, that's good thinking, Sherry. Sherry says she figured out how to convert the meters to yards. You just basically add the first 2 numbers to the total meters, and it's pretty close to the yards. That's probably good. All right. So I am going to just encourage you once again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so and join the giveaway. And if somebody does have a 3D printer and you're thinking that you want to source some products, let's find out if mine are competitively priced or not, and see if I can help you out with that. So, all right. And look forward to the little yarn shop moving into my neighborhood in the next couple weeks. Because I'm going to go there and do a little something, video or something. Excited about that. So it's called A Little Nitty, and there is a yarn crawl, virtual yarn crawl being sponsored by somebody in Colorado, but it was on A Little Nitty's website. So, anyway. All right, you guys. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. Thank you for coming and participating and watching and whatever you did. All right? Have a good one. Bye.